Afternoon YouTube. I thought I'd do something a little different to start with today. Heliamphora. I've been asked a few times about extracting pollen from heliamphora, so I'll give you a little walkthrough on how I'm going to do it and what I'm going to use. And as fate would have it, I dropped my mirror, which is a key part of what we need. Fortunately, it's only, as you can see down there, it's snapped in one place, but we can still use it. So I'm going to get down here. The other tool I'm using is a 512 megahertz tuning fork. Okay, how do we know when the flower is ready to give up pollen? Well, if you look at this flower here and you look at the anthers, see how the anthers are folded back? All the way around, they're folded back. That flower is ready to give up pollen. If you look at this one, look how the anthers are like a star. They're facing outright. That's not going to give you anything. They're not ready. It's a fresh flower, they're not ready. If you compare the two to that one, that is ready. That's ready to go. There's another fresh flower down here. And if you look at this one, exactly the same. This one's just opened. So if you can zoom in on that, there you go. All the anthers spread out like a star. So they're not going to give you anything. You're not going to get anything off them. They're also, if you notice the colour, they're almost a kind of, I don't know what colour that is. It's like a very faint yellow. They change colour as well, and they start to get a more vibrant yellow until you get this kind of colour here. That's ready to go. Once they've gone over, I don't think I've got any that have gone over. Oh yeah, there you go. That has gone over. You're not going to get anything out of that. Look at the colour of the anthers, and if you pull one off, they are literally rock hard. There's nothing coming out of that. They are rock hard. So you're looking for that. The anthers are folded back like that. That's ready to go. That's ready to give up pollen. If you've got that, you need to wait a little longer. It doesn't take long, a few days, 2-3 days, and they'll start folding back and they're ready. The other thing I was going to mention, you can hybridize with using pollen from the same flower. So I could, with that pollen I've collected, I could basically pollinate that flower. However, what is likely to happen is the offspring produced would be what we've got here. Cyclops is a mixture of Nebelinea and folliculata. Now, if I was to pollinate that with its own pollen, I would likely get Nebelinea or I'd get folliculata. I wouldn't get Cyclops, or the chances of getting Cyclops would be very slim. You'd either get one or the other. You wouldn't get the actual cross itself. So unless I was to pollinate that with another Cyclops, and then I'd probably get Cyclops. Which basically brings me on to another thing. I don't mind hybridizing heliamphora. I've done it before, and it can be really rewarding, but it can also be well, a bit meh, for want of a better word, because if you start with heliamphora, you start hybridizing, and this is only my opinion, you start hybridizing complex hybrids with complex hybrids, all you get is basically a mess of a plant. You can't tell what it is, you can't tell what the pollen parents are. It's got no distinguishing features. It's got, whereby you know what that is, you know what this is. Distinguishing features, they've all got distinguishing features. As soon as you start pollinating complex hybrids with complex hybrids, it just really muddies the waters. So if I'm doing it, I try to stick to one parent hybrids, at the very most two, but I don't go, I don't go mad. It's a bit of fun, and at the end of the day, I don't sell what I breed. Basically, I grow them on to see what comes out. So I know what the crosses are. I grow them on. If they look okay, then I might share them with friends. So what we're working on today is this flower stalk here. I've already removed the petals. The flower beneath it, that one, has already been pollinated a couple of days ago, so I'm waiting for that to swell. The anthers on this are not far off in the right position, so it should give up some pollen, fingers crossed. But let's see what's going to happen. So you need a mirror, which normally is in one piece, but I broke this, so I'm going to have to get another one. Tuning fork and a bit of patience. Okay, so we're going to place the mirror under the flower like so. Now obviously if you keep tilting it, you're going to get blinded by the mirror, so get in such a position where it's kind of, any glare is going away from you. When the pollen comes out, it'll come out in a cloud. Don't expect big chunky lumps of pollen. This stuff comes out as dust, and when it does come out, it explodes. So let's give it a go. You okay?
Yep.
You zoomed in?
Yep.
Good shot. Okay, here we go. Oh, there it is. You see it? Did you get that?
Yep.
Okay, let's try it again. Oh yeah, it's giving up loads, this is. And again. I'll go in front of the camera then, I'm sorry, but I need to try and empty these anthers down here. There it is. The wind, you can see the wind is blowing it around. Well, there's no wind in here, but it's just the fans. And it's still giving up pollen. That is a lot of pollen. It's a big flower and it's a big species. Cyclops is a big species. Let's see if we can just turn that flower a little bit now and see if we can empty these here. Yep, load more just come out of there. There, you see it?
Yep.
Now I've got a bit of draft coming from this vent here, and it's still coming out. There you go. I'm going to leave it at that for a little while. I'm going to collect that pollen and bag that up, because I've got this one here I want to pollinate, which actually has opened or is about to open, so that will be ready very soon. So I want to pollinate that one, and there's another one that's coming into flower. Can't see it now which one it was. Huberoi. I might get another flower off Huberoi. I don't know. No, I think that's over. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll bag that. What I don't use, I'll bag, and it'll go in the freezer, and hopefully we can save it, and it can pollinate. Plenty of flowers to come. Okay, as you can see, these over here, these were done about a month ago, and they're swelling nicely, so hopefully we'll have some good seeds off them. I have got some other flower stalks coming up that I've noticed as well, but just back up a bit so you know. So there you go. That is extracting pollen from heliamphora, and that is that's a good amount. I mean, don't expect that every time off majority of flowers. Majority of flowers is just a little dust like that. It's not this scale. This is a big plant. Cyclops puts out a lot of pollen. So there you go. There'll be another video. Well, I'm going to join this video to a longer video, which I'm going to do in a minute, and there's plenty of things to see, some new stuff. See you in a minute. Good evening, YouTube. How is everybody? How are we all doing? Very, very Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you all got what you wanted for Christmas. I hope Santa came and everybody had a good day. Had a fantastic day here. Absolutely brilliant. All the family round. Let me get out the light a little. There we go. Yeah, so we've just finished up the festivities. I am absolutely stuffed. I've eaten so much, and we've just done the family quiz that we normally have. Overall, a brilliant day, a really, really nice day. And I thought, you know what, I'll come in the shed and make a little video. Why not? So we'll crack on and we'll have a look around. Oh, actually, check out my new glasses. I finally Oakley as well. Finally decided to go and get my eyes tested because I've been wearing pound shop specials for reading for a long time, and it's not good for your eyes. It really isn't. If you're wearing glasses that aren't compatible with your eyes, turns out my left eye is a lot weaker than my right eye. So wearing just, you know, the old pound shop specials doesn't do your vision a lot of good. So I decided, spent the money and went and got a pair, and I'm quite chuffed with them, to be fair, and they have made a massive difference. So without further ado, let's spin the camera around and let's have a look at what we've got. So here we go. Let's crack off with, look at this, Eustacia tenuis, or Eustacia tenuis. I like to say Eustacia. Some people say Eustacia, but either way, I say, what a fantastic plant. What a fantastic plant, really. Look at that. I really do love this plant. It is the plant that keeps on giving. One after the other. Absolutely marvellous. But this one is probably the biggest one he's put out so far. And I believe they do get bigger. So it's working on a couple around the back here, which look like they're going to be a reasonable size. The tendrils on this thing are, that one has got to be best part of a foot long, maybe longer. While we're on the subject of tenuis, I'll spin you around here. Have a look at this. Oh, what, isn't that fantastic? That is just the most gorgeous little thing. It's a bit dirty because I've just repotted it. It was desperately in need of repotting, so I've just repotted it. And there was two reasons for repotting it. One, because it needed it, and two, because I just took two lovely little basils off it, and they are perfect basils because they've both got roots. This one is fairly well rooted, potted up in coconut husk. Oh, there's actually a lecker ball in there. I don't know where that's come from. Coconut husk, perlite. There's a little bit of Akadama canuma in there, and the same for that one. This one was also got a root on it as well, so I'm expecting these to grow quite quickly. But yeah, well chuffed with those, really well chuffed with those. So yeah, I can't stop looking at this. I absolutely love this plant. It is one of my favourite plants, really is. I mean, that peristome is just fantastic. Look at that, amazing. Don't ask me why I've got a honking great fly trap up here, but it's happy. It's in really bright light and it's growing like the clappers. It's super happy. Oh, over here I've just noticed Alice Petrona putting out a lovely big picture. Go on, Alice. Swelling beautiful. That's a fair sized picture, to be fair. Oh, I'm well chuffed with that. Well chuffed. Down here we've got a 3734. This one's going to be pretty tubby, I think, and it's got a really high neck on it. I mean, this is a small picture at the moment. Can't wait till that puts some size on. Roger Rob, still looking really splendid. I can't recommend this plant enough. If you get the chance to get one, then I would take it with both hands and pay the asking price and get it. These are absolutely magnificent plants. Roger Rob, magnificent plants. Burb, still holding on really well. That picture's been on there for some time now. Pretty chuffed with that. Anything else on this side? Mammoth is working on a mammoth. We've got another burb down the back here as well. Another one that's been on for a while, and I find with burb, as they age, as the pictures age, they don't look tired. They just seem to they go a little bit redder than normal, but they don't look tired. Whereas a lot of pictures, as they start to go over, they start to go dull, they start to look really sick, sad. Here's another one, another burb one. Look at this. I mean, that picture's been on there for a while now, and it don't look tired at all. It looks like it dropped out yesterday. We've got a developing Rob Cantley there, just coming on. Got a few new orchids as well. What we've got here is Scumbergia Thompsonia. The flowers on this thing are absolutely outrageous. I'm hoping that I can flower it. I really do hope so, but we'll see. And we've got a lot of new bulbophyllums. What we've got? Paloenensis seeds rather. The pods are swelling. They are swelling. And we've still got the old trunk lowii crossed. These pods are worrying me slightly because they're not swelling as fast or as big as I was expecting them to. Now that may be just down to the actual plant. I've been told by a couple of people now that trunk lowii doesn't have, sorry, shit camera work, doesn't have enormous seed pods. They have quite small seed pods, but we'll see, I suppose. We'll see what happens. Stepping across, Spath Eddy is, well, keeping up appearances. Seed pods are swelling beautifully, and these are the seed pods that were done 21st of the 9th, and as you can see, they are, I think, to be fair, I think these have swollen to the extent they're going to swell now. I think from this point onwards they're just going to be developing inside, really. But if that wasn't enough, oh, has that snapped? Hang on. I don't know how, because I haven't touched that. No, it's not. Yeah, so if that wasn't enough, we now have a third Spath Eddy flower spike. This thing has flowered 3 times. Well, look here. First flower spike, and then it put out 1, 2 leaves, and flowered again, and then it put out 1, 2, another 2 leaves, and it flowered again. And it's still, I mean, it's looking in rude health. It is looking really healthy. So it's clearly very happy. 3 flower spikes, unbelievable. I mean, the Paloenensis flowered twice, but that's flowered 3 times. You've got a new picture on VCI Burb. Looking stunning, as always. And, oh, you might have noticed I've moved VCI Burb that was hanging, has now been moved across to here, along with the Platy Bosch, which is working on 1, 2 big uppers. It's very happy. Since I've moved it from hanging up to here, it's really got its groove on, so to speak. Very happy since I've moved it, so good things. Other good things, both EP plants, this one being the VCIM cross Platykyla, has now got its feet down, and it's opening up its first leaf with me, and it's just opened up its first picture with me, which is, it's quite a small picture, but the next ones hopefully are going to be bigger. And also and I always get this wrong, but we'll try again, it's Maxima cross Nebularum, I think. Penda will correct me in the comments, I'm sure, but I'm pretty sure it's Maxima Nebularum. It definitely looks Nebularum. So Maxima Neb is opening its first leaf with me. I'm really chuffed with that. Moving across, let's just slide the, oh, actually, hang on. There's a very small and a tad deformed Truncloii, which is just opened. It's got small lid syndrome, but it's still a decent size. It's 7 or 8 inches maybe. So just slide these across out of the way. Glandulifera Rob. Let me just get this plant gets stuck on absolutely everything. Shift you out the way and just turn this round like that. So I'll show the people. This is why I like Glandulifera Rob. Now I know somebody, Angie, who's got an absolute beast. One of these. It makes this one look small. Hers is an absolute beast. How you doing, Angie? Happy Christmas, darling. Yeah, her plant is, well, her pictures are probably twice that size, I would have thought. Supernova looking absolutely spot on. That's one of my biggest ones. I have got a really big one over the back here. Yeah, we've got VCI Marud. Hang on, in the house, stand by. VCI Marud cross VCI Candy. Check out that bad boy. Loving that. That is fantastic. I have to say, I'm really chuffed with that picture. And Supernova, Mummy and Daddy, is inflating a picture. Bit of a weird plant, this. It put out this leaf and it then went off at a weird angle, and we have got another one coming out underneath, so I'll keep you posted on that. We've got a new picture on Trunk Eddie, but that isn't the new picture. New picture's over the back here. Breck, my friend, mine isn't a patch on yours. Breck's has just put out a picture with an absolutely whopping peristome. Fantastic. But I'm still chuffed with it. Still a nice plant. And it is absolutely raring off. This thing is going like the clappers. Just been repotted. Cocoa chip perlite. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it likes it. If not, I may end up going back down to Akadama Kanuma. But everything I've got in cocoa chip is growing and growing really well. And for somebody who advocates for Akadama Kanuma, as I have in the past, to turn around and say I love cocoa chip is a big thing, but I do love cocoa chip. And the stuff I've grown it at the moment is growing really well. All the Vichai are growing stunning. They're growing really well. So it may just be that I just do all the Vichai in it and a few others, but we'll see. This is one of the, check this out, Song of Melancholy crosses. Now look at that. That is fantastic. Song of Melancholy cross Vichai number 5, cross Loei, cross Vichai, cross Boschiana, cross Babidje, and can't you tell? That is stunning. I'm loving that picture. We've got a new picture coming on this, which is, I will tell you in a second. No, I won't. I've lost the tag. I do know where it is, but it's got Northiana in it, and it's got Viking in it, it's got Rafflesiana in it, but this one is really nice and short and squat, and it's the only one out of the Grecs that's come out like this, with that huge, big, bulbous back end. It's got a massive ass. It really has. I'm in love with that plant, so I've got to look after that. No snapping of pictures on that one, please. Thank you. Oh, wait. Oh, I've just emptied the trunk water picture. Great. Wait, hold the phone, check out this, have a look at that. Ain't that fantastic? That is just something else, it really is. I am in love with this plant, I really am. That is Veitchii lowii Rob Cantley. Now, looking at that, you'd swear it had got Babedi in it, but it hasn't. It's Veitchii lowii Rob Cantley, and right behind it, whoa, hang on a minute, what we got here, folks? What do we have here? Let's not snap any pictures. Hang on. Take your time, don't get carried away. Do get carried away. Look at this. Check this out. Wowzers. Gorgeous. That is Spathulata lowii with a load of random Utrix in the pot. I don't know what they are. They just popped up one day. No idea where they come from. But that Spath lowii is special in it. That would give my Babedi a run for its money. It really would. That would really give my Burb Edwardsiana a run for its money. Super impressed with that. I've been waiting for that pitch to open for ages. And likewise this one. I have been waiting for this one to open for a long time. The one before it opened up and it was deformed. The one side of the picture was just missing completely, and I was gutted because it looked like it was going to be an absolute belter of a picture. And this one took about 2 months, and it kept getting bigger. I thought, yes, come on. And then when it finally opened, I tell you what, well worth the wait. What a plant, what a plant. So we have got a new Peltata Edwardsiana picture there. And right behind it, we've got Clippiata truncata. Just opening a new picture. I am really chuffed with that because that has come a long way in the post. Long way, and in the cold weather as well. And I thought, is it going to be cold damaged? It wasn't. It's turned up, it looks fantastic, and it turned up and I was over the moon. No cold damage, absolutely over the moon. So let's move around here. What we got new? Let's have a look. What's this over here? Oh, what's that on? I'm not sure what that is. I will have to look. It's an old picture, it's gone over. Veitchii at the back there. Gentle, he's looking good. You won't see many of these in the country. Thank you, Dan. Danny Z, my main man, sorted me out with that, and I will sort him out when it puts out a basil or a cutting, one or the other. But Dan, it will be on its way back to you, rest assured, no problem. Platykyla lowii. I do love Platy lowii. Aristocloides trusmadiensis. it's starting to put on a bit of size now. The peristome on this is, when this first opened, the peristome was really stripy. Can't wait till this gets bigger. It's going to be a talking point for sure. Oh yes, I have got to give a massive shout out, I really have, to Global Air Supplies. Guys, you are legends, you are absolute legends. Global Air Supplies sorted me out. My big humidifier, when we had the cold snap, the feed line froze up outside, and obviously it starved the unit of water. Now the unit comes with a built-in safety cutout that basically cuts it off. If there's no water going to it, that's it. It turns it off. Which it did. That worked fine. Shut it down. Great. Once the lines had thawed out and it came back on, it wouldn't come back on, and it just refused. It would only come on if I unplugged it, waited for 30 seconds, plugged it back in. It would come straight on and it would run fine, and it would run until you turned it off, and then it would stop and it wouldn't come back on. So I contacted Global Air Supplies and said, look guys, this is the problem, and you know, can you help me out? I spoke to a tech support chap called Andrew, funnily enough, same name as me, and he was absolutely, he was a diamond. We went through a few things, tried to troubleshoot it over the phone, but it was clear that there was something wrong electrically. So he said, yeah, ship it over to me and we'll have a look at it. So I shipped it over to them. I paid the postage. I think it cost me about 14 quid to get over there, which isn't a lot considering the size of this thing. This thing is huge and it's heavy as well. And they got it. It arrived the day after. I get a phone call from Andrew. He said, look mate, we've gone through your unit. Basically there's a few components that are the problem. You know what, they fitted a new electric board, whatever it was, fitted all that and sent it back to me at a minimal cost, and I just had to pay the shipping back, and the unit was back to me within 3 days of me sending it. I sent it, it arrived on the Monday, I think it was. No, when did it arrive? It arrived on the Friday. That's right. It arrived on the Friday afternoon, and obviously I thought they were going to be, you know, Friday afternoon, nothing going to be done to it. They were working on it on the Friday when it arrived. They shipped it out on the Saturday, and I got it on the Monday morning. All working, everything, and they fitted brand new parts and everything. I cannot recommend them enough. Fantastic guys. So just a big shout out to Global Air Supplies. Their humidifiers are top notch. Anyway, enough plugging, let's carry on. Is there anything on this shelf that we haven't looked at? Oh, hello, where'd you come from? Oh, hello. Hey, now that's pretty, isn't it? I'm digging that. Big style. Big style. Is that one of mine? That is one of mine. That is. I tell you what, these Song of Melancholy crosses are. They just keep giving and giving and giving. Yeah, it is. It's Song of Melancholy, cross Vichar number 5, cross Lowy Vichar, Boschiana, the Big J. These things just keep on giving, and they are throwing up all manner of crosses, of patterns and shapes and everything. Now this one, wow, this is fantastic. Another keeper. At this rate, I'm going to be keeping them all. What else we got? Every time I look, there's something that's pictured, and I'm like, yeah, I'm keeping that. Yeah, I'm keeping that. And if we kneel down, oh, bear with me, hold me back. We end up with stuff like this one. Check this out. Now, that isn't a Song of Melancholy cross. It's number 1. However, I can't find, you're going to love this, I can't find the label for number 1. So I don't know what number 1 is at the moment. I will find out. And when I do, I'll post a video on it. So that is number 1. And then we have got, these are number 2. Now, number 2 have got a lot of Boschiana in them, and they've also got Rocco Exotica in them. And I know the name of the seeds, and I've got to find the tag. The tag is over the back there somewhere. Is that it? There it is. These are Rocco, no. Yes. Boschiana Veitchii, Veitchii Highland, Gold Pearstone, Maxima Stenophila, cross Lowii, cross Rocco, cross Veitchii. There are 2 of these. This one, and then there is another Rocco cross, which is Rocco Exotica. And the Exotica one is absolutely stunning. When I say stunning, oh, bear with me while I get up. I mean stunning to that extent. Can you see it? Let me get this in the light so you can see it. Hang on, bear with. Right, let's get you over here. Check that out. Wowzers. The peristome on the Rocco Exotica is, you can tell it a mile away compared to the others. I don't, oh, there's the tag. Rocco Bosch, Lowii Veitchii, Boschiana, Northiana. But the Rocco and the Boschiana is powering through on this. But I don't have many of these. I think I have about 4, 5 maybe that have come out like this. So I'm hoping I hope they all come out like that. I will be pretty happy, trust me. Anything new up here? Yes. Check this out, people. Do you recall, let's put it down here for a second. Do you recall Jeff Wong Maxima cross Haryana? Jeff Wong Maxima cross Haryana. Do you recall it? Where's the zoom? Zoom in. Here it is. Zoom. Yeah. Harry doesn't carry its teeth across, apparently, in a cross, is what I was told. It doesn't hold its teeth, or it doesn't carry its teeth. Well, I beg to differ, because to me that looks toothier than a Maxima. That looks way toothier than a Maxima. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this thing is going to be, let me get a bit, that's it. This thing is going to be pretty toothy. How toothy, I don't know, but it's going to be toothy. So pop you back there. Right, where are we going now? Trunk arters are all looking pretty snazzy. We've got a new picture. The jury's out with this thing at the moment. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know how I feel about it. It's very white and then very, very red. But I love the outside colour. I love the creaminess of the outside colour. I wish the pictures were a bit stocky, a bit squatter. I think if they were squatter, they would look amazing. But there's still time. Still time, we'll see. Husbersia is doing good. Tassel fern. Growing really well. This thing is just loving life in here. Really is loving life in here. Oh, new addition. Here we go. Anybody knows what this is? This is a Morphophalis Titan, I think it is. Off my mate Pender. Why this is in the tent, I have no idea. In the shed, rather. Because I said there was no way I was having one of these stinky plants in here, or just no way I was having one of these stinky plants, full stop. And look what has happened. Not only have I got one in here, I've got the biggest one. This is the same, I believe, the same beast that they've got, that they floated in Kew Gardens, the enormous thing. Obviously mine will never get that big, but we'll have a good go. I've got a big conservatory that does stay warm, so I'm pretty sure I can get it to fill the conservatory at least. Whether I can get it to flower in the conservatory is another matter. Whether I will remain married if it flowers in the conservatory is yet to be seen, but yeah, it's happened. I've got one. Hey ho. Oh, cut off these dried bical pictures, complete with fangs. Those are some pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. What's going on down here? Let's have a look. There we go. My Aristo cross. The jury's out, but we're thinking Aristo Singolana. Possibly. I don't know, but we'll see. What else we got? Some things have really sped up. Some things have slowed down. Don't know why. But oh yeah, here we go. Check it out. Loioi Mulu. Love that plant. Love that plant. Slowest thing in the world, but still love it. I've repotted all the Velosa Veitchii because they seem to have, they just hit a wall and I wasn't getting much in the way of progress off them. So a couple of weeks ago I repotted them, and since repotting I've got a new leaf on this one, which has come out since being repotted, it's popped that out. On this one, we've got brand new leaf down here, and this picture was dormant. Where am I looking? Up here, you knob. This picture was dormant initially, and then all of a sudden it sprung into life, and that started inflating. And I believe there's one on this. Yes, there is. And then this, where's the third one? Here we go. Brand new leaf on this one, the same. And oh, it's opened. Fresh picture pop. Good. Oh yes, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Yes. Wait till Pendas is that. Penda. Check it out. And it's striped as well. Oh my days. Oh my days. Check it out. Check it out. Gorgeous. Loving that. What we got here? Truncata peltata Edwardiana is busy working on a new leaf. Who else we got? We've got another new Hamata. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 Hamata now. Why does anybody need 6 Hamata? I've got 6 Hamata and none of them will picture properly. Well, I'll say that's wrong. That one is picturing. This one is, to be fair. Yeah. That's the Tambasisi. Oops. And then over here we've got another Tambasisi, which has got something really weird going on with its focus. Something really, really weird going on there. Some kind of freak tendril business. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on there. And then here we have got another big Tambasisi. Now I've had this one for a long time, and this one just grows, but it doesn't picture. I don't know why, because it does look like it's gonna, and then it just stops and they turn black, and that's all she wrote. Hopefully it may picture at some point, never know. Another new edition. Let's see if I can pronounce this right. Epiphytica. Yeah, Epiphytica. Okay, that's as far as I'm going. Epiphytica. That's what it sounds like. Read it as it. Yeah, you can see it. Pretty sure that's what it says. Lowy eye head. Busy working on a new leaf. Who's over the back here? Nothing on the Velosa Rob. Attenborough Sibianensis. Yeah, putting out some decent pictures, to be fair. I'm quite happy with that at the moment. That's not a bad plant. It really isn't. Top shelf. Up top, what we got up here. Lowy eye tenuous. New edition. Behind that, we have got Peltata Yellow Phantom Cross Haryana. Let's pull that out because I haven't really had a look at that for a while. Ow. Yeah. Peltata Yellow Phantom Cross Haryana. I'm working on a new picture as well. Gorgeous. It's acclimatized now by the looks of it, and it's just starting to push out a new leaf. Happy days, chuffed with that. Let's just tuck you back in there without knocking everything off, or trying to knock everything off. Right, back here we've got LVB cross VMV cross Platy cross Lowy. There we go. That is going to be an absolute stonker. Trust me, take my word for it. That is going to be something special. Bird Velosa. Now look at that. And look at that. And tell me that don't look like that Jeff1 Maxima. How toughy that is. There ain't a lot in it, is there? There's not a great deal in it at all. And this is Velosa it's crossed with. So, yeah. Right next to that, we have got Nepenthes mollis, and it is extremely beautiful clone from BCP. This is the bang on clone from BCP, and here we've got, you've seen this one before, no you have, but just look at that. This is another Bird Velosa. Get you in the light. This is going to be a stunner. And nice big fat picture that's just about to open. Plant that keeps on giving, this one. Right behind it we've got Hamata Ariana. Doing really well. I'm absolutely gobsmacked how well this plant's doing. It's really, really happy. It's a really happy plant. And Eddie's looking good. VHI crosses. Step back, man. That light is burning the back of my neck. Somewhat fierce. Wow. Move across. VHI black lip. Another VHI black lip. That is looking stunning. Nebula Medi. Bird Blowy Eye. And then we've got, oh, did I show you this? Check that out. This is VHI Lowy Eye cross Babedi. Gorgeous plant, absolutely gorgeous plant. And then we've got a little seedling, Eddie seedling, which is growing really well. Really very happy. Looking strong. And right next to that, we've got a little Hariana. Looking good. Over the back here we've got another Nebedi, which again is, I'm really impressed with the way that's going. New leaf out, I'm working on a second. And right here for Penda we've got, can't get it out, Burb Harry. leaf jump on the burb Harry. So it's going to be a good picture as well. There you go, Penda. Tuck it back, put it back where you got it from. And oh, steady. And then right up here, bear with me, we've got tenuous Harry. Looking good. So, where do we go from here? Well, the seeds, we've got seedlings. Those have just been repotted because they were getting overgrown by moss. So took the chance and potted them up. Everything's looking good so far. They're all loving life anyway. But everything's looking good. It's all going very well. Need to separate them as well at some point. Uluculana. That's it, yeah. Uluculana. Yeah, I got it. That's it. So, okay, we are up to 50 minutes. 50 minutes. I'm not going to go any further because, reason being, I've got a 30-minute video. Well, it's in 30 minutes, about 20 minutes, that I'm going to stick on the front of this about extracting pollen from heliamphora. If you don't want to see it, just scroll right by, fast forward. I'll timestamp it and just fast forward and go through it if you don't want to see it. Oh, did I show you this last time? This is a new picture on the old trunk campanulata. Looking absolutely beautiful. This plant is just us. Never get tired of this plant. March last year it was sown. It's barely 2 years old. I don't think it's actually 2 years old yet. It's just a fantastic plant, all round fantastic plant. I love it. One of my favourite plants. So, I'm going to call it a day, and I'm going to go and edit this, upload it, and put out a Christmas video. And I'll give a big shout out now to Ben up in Lancashire, Ben, or the two Bens, Ben Clark as well. How you doing, guys? Breck, of course, my mate Breck, Penda, Tim's Exotics, Tim Rice, Tim. Who else is there? Let's see, Angie, Ash Styles. How you doing, Ash? Big shout out to Ash. Ash is he's a keen follower. Kev Piper up in Stoke. How you doing, Kev? Kev follows. Kev watches the channel. Daz, hairdresser Daz, barber I should say. He's not an hairdresser. He's a barber. Daz watches the videos. Good lad, Daz is. Who else is there? Come on, think. Let's think. Give me oh, new camera as well. Check it out. I can now watch the tent from the comfort of my armchair, and I've now got full Wi-Fi in the shed. For the first time in a long time, I have got full Wi-Fi in the shed. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's down to that little device there. It's the AV600 TP-Link AV600. What a piece of kit. Amazing thing. I've been struggling with Wi-Fi in this shed for ages, and it has been really getting me down. And went to Curry's, told the bloke what I wanted. I said, I want Wi-Fi in my shed. I don't want to be running cables either and everywhere. And he went, got just the thing for you. It's a 2-piece unit. It comes with another one of these, just slightly smaller. You plug that in next to your router, and then you wire from that to your router. That pairs up with this. When you pair them up together, to start with, you then remove this and bring it out here, plug it in the shed. The Wi-Fi, get this part, and I never knew this. The Wi-Fi then, as long as the electric in this shed is on the same ring that the Wi-Fi thing is plugged into in the house and the router, as long as they're all on the same ring of electric, the Wi-Fi gets carried down the electrical cables straight to that. How brilliant's that? I must be well behind in the times. I'm telling you, I must be like, well, I am. I'm a knuckle dragger. I'm not that up to date with technology and stuff like that, but I find that absolutely amazing that the Wi-Fi comes down the actual cables to that. Stunning! It just blew my socks off, mate. Couldn't get my head around it. I sat there and thought about it for ages, and I was like, yeah, that's amazing. I forgot these. What we got here? Ooh, undulatifolia cross Hariana. Ooh, now that's a bit special, isn't it? Undulatifolia Hariana, and then right next to it, I saw something else, which is looking really nice, and that is, oh, Nepenthes peltata. I'm sure that's supposed to say peltata, not peltana. Peltata yellow phantom cross macrophylla. Beautiful. So we've got undulatifolia Hariana. We've got peltata macrophylla, peltata mac, and on the way here, I've got peltata plasmodiensis coming, and peltata villosa. So that's in time for a new video, I think. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to go in and do the necessary and get this video uploaded for you lot, you fine people. I've got something to watch on Christmas night while you're getting making merry, getting drunk. I don't drink, so you can have one for me, by all means. Oh, what's this down here? Oh, this is going to be, this one looks like it's going to be special. For a change, this is, trying to remember now, this is Veitchii Mirror, maybe? Babedi? Veitchii Mirror cross Babedi, yep. Now that looks like it's going to be a decent picture. Let's keep our fingers crossed, because if it isn't, it might well go up the road. Finally, I've had enough of it, and that might just be enough. Sumagaya looking brilliant. Anyway, I'm going to go in, start uploading this. Oh, bugger. Oh, I know what I've just seen. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Palanoensis crossvillosa. Palanoensis crossvillosa. And then I remembered what I'd got down here. Ooh, what was them now? Oh, damn. Can't remember, but they're rare. I've got the tag in there, and then Edwardiana cross Palanoensis. Palano. Oh God, I just can't pronounce anything tonight. I ain't gonna bother. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go and upload this because I've waffled enough, and we are now on 59 minutes. This video is gonna be enormous. We're talking an hour and a half jobby again. You lot, you just love this. Hour and a half video on the Nepenthes. Ooh, what's this? Hello, beautiful. Sneaky. Hiding behind there. Thought nobody would find him. Thought nobody would find her. Oh, it's such a shame. I hate it when Veitchii form like that, where they won't face forward, or it's all twisted up. Damn. Never mind. At least we see it. Oh, and a new AMA intermediate. We're getting closer. What's down here? This is that Avata cross. Oh, I can't wait for this to open. Wait till this opens. Because I think we're in for a surprise when that opens. Anyway, enough. Have one more look at the Heliamphora. Heliamphora. He's never right, is he? All right, that's it, folks. We are at 1 minute, so that's it. I'm going to call it. And listen, I wish you a very, very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and much love to all of you. If I haven't given you a shout, it's not that I don't like you. I've just forgot. I wish you... Oh, Amaury. Good God. How did I forget Amaury? My main man. Dude, I will see you over Christmas. You're coming down here. We'll sort it out. Bring the fam and come on down and tell Hero he can play on the potter's wheel till his heart's content. Yeah, it's a go. So, right, I'm gonna call it, and I wish you all a Happy New Year, and I hope that 2025 brings you good health, wealth, and happiness, and all the best for the future. And hopefully next year there'll be a lot more lovely plants. That makes sense. Anchor burst, anchor explosion. This one has really exploded. Yeah, 2025, folks. I really hope you all get what you deserve, basically. You're all good folks. You all follow me, so you must be good folks. Okay, let's call it a day. I'm going. Bye.